Всем привет, друзья! С вами Алексей, а мы продолжаем Mage проходить. Ну что ж, приятного просмотра.
Is it done?
It's done all right. If that thing in the basement ever bothered you, well, it's gone now. You can rest easy.
Thank heavens. And the kid?
He's all right, and he's out of your hair for good.
Oh, what a relief.
Why don't we just pretend none of this ever happened, Mr. Broncius?
Fine by me, miss.
Is there something you really actually need?
Yeah, a friend.
Well, you're meowing at the wrong counter, near Mage. We're fresh out of the sympathy sausage.
Horrible innuendo there, Harry.
You and your dirty mind, get lost. And don't call me Harry. Hey, Linka.
Catch you soon.
All right.
I don't know you.
Hey, Viserion.
Why, Detective Illy? To what do I owe the pleasure so soon?
Remember when I mentioned asking for your help in the future?
I guess the future sneaks up on you, huh? Tell me, Junior, what can Uncle V do for you?
Those rich and powerful people looking for eldritch artifacts around Rakus.
Yeah?
Cutting to the chase, me and my friend Tudor saw a wild seer who kinda confirmed all that.
Go on.
There's this, super mage that she mentioned. We chose the dragon as a code name for them. They're looking for a powerful and apparently evil thing.
Oh, it's what they do, right? What's the code name for this evil thing?
The unknown. Yeah, I know, pretty vague. Anyone you'd suspect?
Nah. They're probably wise enough to disguise how badass they really are. You'll need more than just knowing they exist.
Yeah, I know.
Gather up more clues, you must.
This powerful artifact the Wild Seer mentioned, the unknown. It seems it was giving her headaches and giving my friend Tudor nightmares.
As they do. Anything more particular?
She just said it's been coming and going out of this world for centuries.
That narrows it down, but not by much. I'll give this some thought.
This Wild Seer, she went into a trance and drew this.
Okay, now we have something.
Codename, Strange God.
Well, you really like your code names, don't you? You know, you might be onto something with Strange God. I'm not promising anything, kid, but I got a crap ton of books in here, and there might be one that could help us find out what you've gotten yourself into. I'm gonna need some time, though. This shop might not look like much.
Oh, but it does.
Oh, aren't you nice? Anyway, it's got levels and levels to it. Lots of digging in dusty shelves to be done.
Thank you so much, Viserion. Anything I can do in return?
Yeah, don't attract too much attention to yourself. Go to class, play nice, and don't bully the other kids. I'll send a Mitskin once I have something, alright?
Deal. Later. This is where I pick classes when one's available.
You know, I'm running out of patience.
I was just on my...
Don't let the door hit you.
Care for some bulls, miss? Freshly made. Oh, near Mage.
What's bulls?
It's not the right food for you. Please move along.
What is bulls?
I'm afraid you're too good for it. It's just polenta, cheese, and egg. Food for us simple folk.
I don't know what your problem is, kid, but your attitude is uncalled for.
Then get back on your magical high horse and leave me be, cool?
What are you, some kind of magic hater?
Me? The opposite, actually. Listen, you're clearly new around here. You've got learning to do, so don't let me keep you.
You have a problem with near mages. That much is clear.
My only problem with near mages is that I'm not one, and I could and should be one. But that's none of your business, human girl.
Name's Illy. Surely you're polite enough to tell me yours.
Surely. I'm Mugur, son of Laur, if it pleases thee.
I still want some bulls, man.
No, you don't. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm a great cook. Best not ruin it for you.
Fair enough. I'm just naturally curious. Why aren't you attending the TIM if you're of blood?
My father won't let me. Yeah, it's pathetic. Go ahead, laugh your ass off.
I won't, man. Son of Laur? Wait, your dad is Laur? The groundskeeper?
Yeah, ironic, huh? It's not up to me. He's got my coin and he won't give it up. Can't join without it and I'm already missing out on classes, so kindly stop twisting the knife.
Why would your own dad not let you go to school?
'Cause it's a magic school and I'm a magist.
What's a magist?
You don't need to know.
Think I could help?
Yeah, stay out of my business.
Come on, man. Maybe I could do something.
Talk my father out of beliefs he's fostered for decades, sure. Truth is, I don't even care about him. I just need my damn coin. If I had it, there's nothing he could do to stop me from enrolling even late.
You sure he's got your coin?
Probably hid it somewhere. He wasn't dumb enough to stash it in his office, though.
I'll see if I can talk to him.
You better not say you're acting on my part, 'cause you're not.
Roger that. If your dad is of blood, then how come,
How come he's a lowly groundskeeper?
that's not what I was gonna say.
'Cause he's an idiot, you understand? That's the truth of it.
Look,
I'm not insulted. I'm not the idiot.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Don't let me keep you.
Yes? Oh, Miss Elivrasha, good to see you. Anything I can do for you?
I don't mean to be a nosy Rosie, but I've met your son, Mugor.
Oh, I see.
I know, I'm as subtle as a train wreck, but to cut to the chase, Mr. Laour, he really seems eager to study magic.
And for all the wrong reasons, Miss. You'll forgive me if I keep my voice down, as this is a delicate subject.
I don't mean to pry, but I had no idea you were of blood too.
Most don't, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Of course.
You probably think it's an enormous waste of potential, but see, I just don't think I'm cut out to be a mage. I'm very happy with my work, and I wouldn't change a thing.
No, that's great, and I totally get it.
I don't speak of these things easily, Miss Vrasha, but, magical blood has been so divisive in your family, too, that you might understand a little better than most.
It has? What do you mean?
I apologize. It's not my place to speak on that.
Can you elaborate about those wrong reasons?
It pains me to admit it, but my son is a magist.
I'm not familiar with the term.
A radicalized subset of magic users. Extremists, you understand? To them, beings that are of blood are superior to everyone else.
Magic Nazis?
I don't know what that means. To call them dangerous is an understatement. Their stated goal, should they become powerful enough, is to eliminate or enslave all non-magical creatures. Arcanines, norms, lowerers.
Jesus.
And my own son is now one of them. I speak in hushed tones because I am ashamed. Do you understand? Utterly ashamed of my own flesh and blood.
Damn. I'm so sorry. May I ask how you came to work here?
It's a long and old story. Professor Dawes once helped me out in a dire situation, one that few would have stepped into. I saw that he was someone worth following, so we've been working together ever since. He tends to the students, I tend to the grounds.
It's satisfying being a groundskeeper, isn't it?
Very much so. Finishing off a day's work, leaning against Quercus, watching the blue mists billow around the mountain peaks in this forever sunset. Now that's magical.
Who's Quercus?
How could you know, of course? That's the name of the great oak tree in the courtyard.
Quercus. He's a big boy, ain't he?
It's special to me. Probably my favorite thing on the gowns. I love it like my son.
So, you won't let Mughal study magic because you fear he'd put it to nefarious use?
I don't just fear it, I know he would. But it's not just the brat. He is the type of youngster that would lay down his life for what he foolishly believes in.
And you can't have that happen. Then again, he's miserable not studying magic.
Too, but he's braving. That's more important. You probably think it's wrong of me to make that choice for him, don't you?
I have to admit, I do. He should go make his own mistakes. The only way to learn.
Not if it costs him his life, miss. He's a special child. He's not a bad person, just unpredictable and hard to understand. There is a story I should probably tell you about him. Mughal was witness to a terrible thing when he was but a child. I had a lot on my hands back then, so Mughal was left in the care of close relatives of mine. Unbeknownst to me, they were mages.
I think I'm starting to understand.
I did not know it at the time, but they raided herbs of so-called arcanes, non-magicals, and burned down their abodes. It was to be just vandalism, but this one time when my son was there, a hut burned down with 6 people in it.
Gods!
A single Prikorich managed to escape the inferno into the woods, his fur on fire. A mighty bout of rain came down and put the flames out, and that's how I found Mughal, crying amidst the smoke-filled, smoldering ruins of the hut.
How come he didn't change his views on magists?
I do not know. He must have buried that memory deep down.
I see. Excuse me.
Come back any time. How can I help?
Excuse me.
Come back.
Oh, wow! That's the most heavily secured door I've seen. Someone really didn't. There's a bunch of freestanding bookshelves all around. I like 'em.
Hey, Alinka.
Catch you soon.
All right.
Are you a friend of Tudor Strigoj's? Come find me some other. Are you?
Did you happen to see Nave around? She was supposed to be here already.
Let's see if my theory proves correct. Yes! Mugor's coin!
Take my advice. Keep away from vamps.
Whoa!
Mugor, you can't help but tell me the truth now. Why are you hanging out with magists? Why are you doing this to Laur?
To get back at my father, dumbass. 'Cause he left me. Left me with those terrible people when I was young.
Oh, shit, of course.
Leave me, please. I need to be alone.
Sorry to bother you again, Mr. Laur.
Don't joke like that, Miss Silly. You're a miracle worker.
Well, magic, actually. How's Mugor?
He's staying here with me for a while. It really is a miracle how he's changed. I don't know how to thank you.
You don't have to. Does he still want to study magic?
He's thinking it over. Not to be rude, but we were catching up, me and Mugur.
Of course. Give him my best.
I will. Thank you again.
I'd better put this back.
Looking good.
The Institute's, the man-made stuff just a wee, well, man. Minskin ahoy! Esteemed Miss Vraja, please come see me in my office at your earliest convenience. Professor Strigoi. Wonder what this is about. Probably best to not be summoned there. That way to the Aula Magna.
Just waiting for Professor.
You wanted to see me, Professor?
Indeed, Miss Raja. Do not worry, you are in no trouble at all.
Whew, so is this like a routine check?
You are quite deep into the curriculum already. I was curious how you are finding the school and your colleagues.
I don't know if you're aware, but I became close friends with your son.
So I have heard. I hope you two will prove a good influence on each other. Are you bonding over shared classes, or...
We're investigating a conspiracy within the Institute's walls, to be honest.
Really? Sounds, exciting.
You don't seem to be impressed, Professor. This could be really serious.
Miss Raja, if you only knew the sheer number of world-ending, or at the very least Institute-threatening tales that students have brought to my attention through the years.
Oh.
When one studies something as mind-bending as magic, some amount of mild paranoia is to be expected.
See, to be honest, I expected you to get angry and dissuade me from involving myself in strange extracurricular activities.
The Institute is a wondrous place. They who attend it tend to be risk-takers. Of course, it is implied that you should refrain from dangerous endeavors, but can we really stop you?
That would be a hell no.
See? Feel free to explore the Institute's mysteries. I don't demand, I merely suggest that you keep yourself and my son safe while you're at it.
You really do understand kids, Professor. I appreciate that. There's something that's a bit unclear to me. So, we learn these near spells, then craft real spells, but there's no official in-school framework for actually using them.
This might come as a surprise, but there are students who rarely cast them.
Then what's the point of having them?
Merely academic for some. How you use them, well, that is up to you.
I see. I'm not sure I have much to report right now. School seems okay, and so do the students. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Actually, I do. But it might be a sensitive subject. If you decline to answer, I will understand. Are you doing all right financially? Is there any way that we could help?
That's a weird thing to ask a student, don't you think?
I merely want to make sure all my students can afford to attend the Institute.
So, how would a student get their hands on some extra cash, hypothetically?
They would have to be discreet, well-versed in magic, and the opposite of risk-averse.
Let's say I tick all those boxes. What's next?
Well, I hope you will not mind me saying this. This was just a test.
So, there's no such opportunity?
If one arises, I shall let you know.
Professor, did my go-get-em attitude just spook you?
No, Miss Raja. It really was just a test.
I see. Professor Strigoi, have you heard any rumblings of evil artifacts resurfacing near Rakus?
Artifacts always resurface, be they evil or benevolent. They are, for the most part, non-issues.
But how can you tell if something's out of the norm?
This is an institute for studying magic. The abnormal is the norm.
Right.
I am aware that I sound jaded, but when you have seen as much as I have, it takes a lot to make an impression. Disappointing, I know. But here in Rakus, the incredible and out of the ordinary are often actually very plausible and very much the ordinary. You will get used to it.
Magists, Professor Strigoi. Magical supremacists who think themselves above Arcanels. You've heard of them, right?
I have.
May I ask what you think of them?
Supremacists of any kind have no business within these walls. Of course, we cannot police their thoughts and beliefs, but we can, and we do, forbid any actions that have basis in such thoughts.
That's good to hear. Are they a problem?
Fringe factions will always exist, Miss Raja. It is essential that they be kept away from any sources of real power, and we are ever watchful.
Good, good. You've put my mind at ease, Professor.
The faculty always has your best interest at heart.
If there's nothing else, I'd love to go back to studying magic.
There is, actually. A very special class is about to take place in the Aula Magna. I would not miss it if I were you.
Cool. On my way.
Warm regards, near mages. Thank you for coming. My name is Truce, and I will try to help you develop your innate talent, or intal for short. While still technically a spell, innate talent isn't crafted and then conjured at your whim like other spells. It must be sought out, honed, and developed over time. Now, let us go over the basics. Does everyone here have an intal? I'm afraid chances are, no. In this regard, it's much like drawing, or a musical ear, or writing poetry. Some can do it, some don't, and that's alright. Fret not if your intel takes time to make itself apparent. Some bloom later than others. As for those that never bloom, well, you still have plenty of spells to keep you busy, right? Now, if you do have the innate talent, know that, much like artistic inspiration, it is a fickle friend. It tends to only manifest once you've been made aware of it, and sometimes at the strangest, most random moments. Me having mentioned its existence has certainly already triggered it in some of you.
So, how do we know? Are there, signs?
I was just getting to that, Serana. When it does manifest, intel tends to make itself heard loudly, in the form of an awe-inducing rumble or thunderclap.
Like inspiration hitting you.
Yes, Niali, something like that. But more importantly, it makes itself visible in the form of a sign, or symbol, or geometric shape that is only partly revealed. That is the key moment when you have to focus. Converge all your energy into revealing that shape. It will no doubt take several tries, but eventually you will unveil it to such a point that I, being sensitive to these things, will be made aware.
So cool.
At that point, I will summon you individually and you will try to use it for the first time under my supervision. But again, patience is key, and it might take a longer time and several progressive tries. Questions before we move on?
If I may ask, I suppose not everyone has the same exact talent, right?
Good point. Innate talents come in very different variants. Some are akin to offensive spells. Some are defensive. Some are transits. That is to say, they allow you to travel instantly to faraway places. Yours will be revealed when I summon you and help you cast it for the first time.
What exactly do you mean by focusing when the sign appears?
Intuition will tell you what to do. Of that, I am sure. Any other questions?
Can you change this intel?
I'm afraid you can't. It isn't part of the customizable spell arsenal you're building as you study here. You're born with it, and you can't substitute it for another.
Got it.
Well, if there are no more questions, I won't take up any more of your time. Remember, intel hits like a thunderstrike first. When it manifests visually, focus on revealing the symbol, or sign, or geometric shape that represents your talent. Once you're close to fully revealing it, I'll send a Mitskin and we'll meet. Students, you are dismissed. But don't stray too far. Your next class is coming right up.
Looks like there's a new class available. Ha! I was just in there.
Welcome, near mages. I am Professor Proteus Flux, and I will teach you water magic. I will now pour out the essential principles of water magic. Then, I will need you all to repeat them back to confirm that you learned them. If one of you gets it wrong, you all get it wrong. Please pay attention and let this knowledge flow over you. For spells to truly sparkle, your soul must flow like water. When magic fades and you're drowning in the cold, dark waters of despair, dive deeper. Water magic will never let you down, for no matter how many have passed, there is always another wave. Water is the driving force of all worlds, and thus of all magic. Nothing is impossible when you pour yourself completely into spellcrafting. Now, together, when you're drowning in the cold waters of despair.
Dive deeper.
Second question. No matter how many have passed, there is always
Another wave.
Finally, water is the driving force of
All magic.
Correct. You have now learned the water near spell. I hope you're bubbling with pride. Congratulations. Dismissed.
Looks like I have mail. Illy, drop by when you get the chance. Viserion. They don't seem. This flower looks unhealthy. I don't think it gets enough water. Viserion, you wanted to see me?
That's right, Ellie. Remember how I said I'd look into your strange god, the tentacled thing? Well, I did, but there's good and there's bad news.
I'm listening.
The good news is I think I know what book we can find it in, and its location within my shop.
That's great.
Yeah, well, the bad news is I can't access that level on my own damn place. My ex-partner, Voiku, has the key, and I don't think he's gonna part with it easily.
Tell me about this ex-partner of yours.
Voiku. The man's a paradox, a walking encyclopedia of magic and the occult. Well-versed in most types of spells, especially left-hand path. Nothing impresses him. On the other hand, hard-headed, vicious, zero empathy. A brute.
How come you went partners?
More than half our inventory came from him. Plus, as I said, the knowledge the man has. But we'd fallen out quite a long time ago. Too violent, too hot-headed. He's got the key to the forbidden levels of the shop. Well, that's where the book we need is. And he'll never give it to me, that's for sure.
What does he look like?
Tall, wide-shouldered, bulky human. With long braided hair and thick sideburns. Always wears a red shirt and tie.
What's his story, though? What made him like that?
He grew up in a broken home. His mother didn't care for him. His father abused him and made him roam the streets. He found solace in books, but that just made him start seeking power. It made him callous.
Books don't normally have that effect.
Depends on the books. In his case, dark magic ones. Changed his outlook. His personality. People are so terrified of him that they'll just not acknowledge his presence. He'd act violently all of a sudden and no one would react.
Sounds like the final boss of bullies.
I don't know what you mean, but yeah, he's bad news.
Any idea where I could find this guy?
Oh, this numbskull next to me says he's been seen drinking in the Rotworm Turn. But, Ellie, I'm not advising you to go see him. He's unpredictable. And violent.
I know some martial arts. I can take care of myself.
That's good to hear. And keep in mind that magic doesn't really impress him. He finds most spells your level laughable. Sometimes infuriating. Careful, is what I'm saying.
Noted. You think he keeps the key on him?
He used to when we were partners. So it's likely.
Good. I'll try and get it then. This book you think might help. What is it?
It's called the Kitab al-Alihat al-Jadida. Let's just call it the Ka. It means the Book of New Gods.
Oh, wow. Is it all in Arabic?
Actually, just the title. The rest is in Chthonic. I'm not an expert in that either, but I can make out the words.
So what's the deal with this Ka?
It's one of those rare self-writing books. A compendium of strange deities. It sort of updates itself whenever a new god pops up somewhere in our plane of existence.
So, you think of this strange god as real, and it might make for an ally?
The Ka might tell us who or what it is, yeah. Most gods don't really get a description. Usually it's just a more accurate drawing of them, but it does give their name.
That's so cool. Man, we really need that key. The Book of New Gods. What are gods anyway, Viserion?
Oh, baby. That's a tough one, isn't it? Don't expect too much theology from me, just some theories. They are, overpowered beings, I guess.
What of their origins?
Well, some of them come from different planets, all dimensions. So you might even call them aliens. What they all have in common, though, is that most people know to stay away from them. Gods are bad news. Don't seek them out. Don't worship them. That's also why we kept the car under lock and key.
I've never been accused of being wise.
Well, yours is a special situation. This unknown that's been torturing your friend, whatever it is, near Mage magic might not cut it when dealing with it. Wild seers, no gods, are bad news. She wouldn't have pointed you in that direction unless she felt it was worth the risk.
Let's hope it's worth it. I'll go look for your ex-partner then. He'll give up that key.
Oh, I guess we'll see, won't we? I'm rooting for you, kid.
I'd rather drink somewhere else, thank you very much. Voiku? Ex-partner of Viserion's?
Get the hell away from me, pest.
I need the key to the forbidden levels of Viserions page turners, and I need it pronto. I hope I'm being clear.
If you don't walk away, I'm getting up and kicking the snot out of you. You hear me?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist. I need that key, and I'm not leaving without it.
Now you've gone and pissed me off. I give you 5 seconds to disappear or I'm kicking you into the ground. 5.
There's no need to get angry or violent. I just need the key. You don't have a use for it. I do.
4.
Remember your childhood, Voiku? Your mom didn't give a damn about you. Your dad beat you.
3. How do you know this?
Books were all you had, but before they turned you into a brute, remember? You were just a kid.
No. Wait.
A sensitive kid who loved to read. You're not the monster you've turned into, my friend.
I am so ashamed.
It's never too late to become that curious, good-hearted kid again.
I don't know if I can.
Sure you can. Hey, I really need that key. Do you have it on you?
It's in my pocket. Just take it.
I'll let you do some soul-searching, Voiku.
Illy the kid. What's up?
I have the key, Viserion.
What? Well, you never failed a surprise, do you? How the hell did you do it?
I used what you told me about his childhood. He just cracked, man. Crumbled like a house of cards.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. I mean, I am, but you know what I mean.
Turns out the innocent kid was still in there. Somewhere. No violence was necessary. Here's the key.
That's amazing. Much respect, near Mage.
Can we go see the car now?
Not quite that simple. I'll have to find it first and then take some precautions. It's not like popping open a novice spellbook. It's a bit of a scary thing.
Makes sense.
I'll call you when I'm sure it's safe for us to browse it.
You're not crazy about gods, are you?
Just realistic. They're also fascinating. Look, I've decided not to hide this from you. I used to really be into studying these things.
Whoa.
Yeah, especially philinomorphs. Oh, that's cat-like things. Like me, I guess. Like this drawing of the strange god you showed me.
Why'd you stop?
Scary friggin' things happened, that's why. I'm willing to help you find out who this god is, but that's as far as it goes for me. I hope you understand.
I do. Thanks. So, do people, worship them?
Some. Not too many. There's talk of folks here in Raucus reaching out to these things just for the hell of it, you know? The thrill of contacting something powerful and otherworldly.
You're saying someone here could help me reach out to this strange god?
Whoa. I'm not saying anything like that. All I said was, there's talk of people doing this. Make it their life's purpose, even. Who they are, how they do it, that's beyond my expertise.
Come on, Viserion. I know you. You must know something. Or someone. I won't say it was you who told me.
You're like a hellhound once it sniffs some blood, ain't you? Just won't let go. Fine. There was this rumour going around a while ago about a group of 3 mages that put their powers together and reached out to all sorts of gods from beyond.
3 mages. Who were they?
I really don't know anything for sure, but the rumour mill pointed at Najil being one of them.
Najil? The plant guy? Really?
I didn't say that, and it might be bullshit. I'm just telling you the word on the streets, okay?
I appreciate it, Viserion. I'll go now. Please send for me as soon as we can read the Ka.
For sure, really.
Have a good day.
Wishing you.
It all smells kind of wonderful and mysterious. Hiya, Harry.
I thought I told you not to call. Or was that some. You kids are all.
Listen, I gotta skedaddle.
Good.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Najil, I'll cut straight to the chase. They say that you're into, like, summoning gods?
Oh, they talk a lot, don't they?
They're correct, though, huh?
Why would I confirm or deny such allegations?
I have reason to believe something evil is making its way into this world, and apparently there's a god out there, a strange god, that could help me fight it.
Somehow, I suspect this isn't in your curriculum, young near mage.
No, it's not. I just can't sit idly by and wait for it to happen. So, is it true?
Let's say it is. Let's also say I wasn't alone in this endeavor. Let's say we stopped because it got too dangerous.
There were 2 other mages.
I'm impressed. There were, indeed, and we decided a long time ago to never put our powers together towards reaching outer gods again. Unless a messenger were to deliver each one of us our secret word.
Come on, let's make it a bit fair. Give me a clue at least.
A clue as to our secret word, eh? Well, it is another name for something that surrounds me.
Cryptic, but thanks.
A bit of effort should always be necessary, near mage.
Can you tell me if your colleagues are still in Rakus?
They are, but somewhat absconded. You would need to do some work in order to meet them.
Not a surprise if I'm being honest. I'll see you.
Be well.
I think that leads to Najil's garden. It looks nice from outside, but I have no business there. I've seen all sorts of flowers that literally... These also smell minty. And gods, I just want to rub my face in them. Najil's Botanical Emporium is unsurprisingly teeming with plant life. There are so many in here, most of which I've never seen before. I'll see you. I've seen this flower before at home, but I'll be darned if I can recall what it is. The smell is also very familiar. I've seen this flower. The smell is. I've seen all these. All gods. I don't know what kind of tree it is, but its roots run straight. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's monkshood. Seems to be a lot of it growing in this courtyard. Not sure how secret it is, actually. From what I can see peeking over the wall, it's lovely. I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
That's it for now. See you.
Be well.
Creep.
Welcome to the Bronze Needle. Only the most exclusive
Thanks.
do.
Would you say you're in competition or Gavril even?
I would not see Najir tends. I can serve Gav.
Like-
You
All this herb business.
lots.
Would you or Gavril even?
I Gav.
Like an
You could look.
Have a good day.
Wishing you.
Hi there. I'm Illy.
Greetings, Dolphin. Let me know.
If you don't mind me asking.
He's my aunt.
Got it. The local florist. It all smells and mysterious. Now this thing hasn't. It's really neat. And a bit. Not sure how from what I can see. Hi there. I'm Illy.
What? Oh, hi. I'm Raja.
Good to meet you. Sorry if I'm being nosy. Is this your grandpa?
Yes.
Is he ill?
Very ill. That's why we're here. Third time coming to rack us and no good coming out of it. Doctors, alchemists, medicine men. All useless. No one can tell what's wrong with Grandpa Floria. And he's withering away.
Are you here all by yourself?
No, my brothers are in town giving it one more shot, trying to find a cure. But I don't think it'll be any different this time.
Geez, I'm sorry. Is your grandpa really old?
He's barely 160.
Oh, you guys live for much longer then.
Towards 300, yeah.
Wow. Maybe I could help.
Thank you, but I doubt it.
I know a couple spells.
They've tried them all on him. Spells, that is. Whatever it is that's ailing Grandpa, spells don't help.
Man, bummer.
Thank you for your kind intentions, though.
So, is there a plan, or...
Wait for my brothers and hope for the best.
Fingers crossed, I'll go now.
All right.
Isn't that cute? So considerate. I'll be back later. It looks nice from out.
Так, ну ладно, ребята, в общем, время уже пронеслось сейчас, да, вот продолжим уже в следующем выпуске. В общем, спасибо, что посмотрели. Тогда не забываем ставить лайки, подписываться на канал, оставлять свои комментарии. С вами был Алексей, всем пока.